just think like in the movies that people are just taking care of just farm animals or just potentially growing produce on their land or vegetation, of course. But a lot of people don't think about like how to actually make money multiple ways in running a business through a farm. And so, like, I know you were telling us about like different ways that people can make actual different streams of income by owning a ranch or a farm. And so, tell a little bit about like your special event space and even the conferences that y'all do. Let people know what are some of the different ways that you could actually earn multiple streams of income owning a ranch.
Yeah, so, and that's a good question. I'm glad you brought that up because actually our specialty is, you know, people call me now, you see, well, I got my Sunset Ranch hat on now, but I had my hat on earlier called the Landpreneur. And because we've been blessed to create over 25 streams of income from the land. So we don't consider ourselves farmers per se, but we show our people, if you got land, we can show you how to make money on that land. And that's what we specialize in. So a lot of people come from across the country. They want to know how y'all making all this money on y'all land. And we just approach it creatively, approach it like entrepreneurs. Like I'm going to show you this cabin we had where it was just a storage. But, you know, seeing I transformed it into a Airbnb. So look at this. I'm going to show you here. I'm going to take you on a little tour here. If y'all love it. So this is, we transformed this into like a little Airbnb. You know, see the bed and, you know, nice area. They got another little space right here with another bed in it, you know. So people come from all over to rent this space. And we had this just as a cabin. We didn't know nothing about no Airbnb. So when you got properties, you can actually have cabins, build cabins or tiny houses on your land where you can have multiple streams of income, real estate on your own property. You ain't got to have 10 different houses. You can have 10 cabins on your own land and you getting money straight from your own land. So that's something that we learn. People rent it out all the time. You know, people come and rent it out all the time. We've had weddings. We've had the Black Rodeo here. We've had campers come out. We were listed in the top 25 Black-owned campsites in the country in our first year. Because we use all the land. And, you know, I'm going to show you, just give you a little tour of it. Well, you know, you just look around and, you know, we've used the land to for campers, and you know, we've had schools come out, field trips. You know, we've done anything that we think of. We like, let's do it. You know, let's try that right there. Let's try that there. And again, you know, that's the value of being labeled agriculture. Now I'm gonna tell you, you don't have to have 25 acres to be a farm. Even the tax benefits, when you got a land, when you're a landowner, the tax benefits are phenomenal. They're amazing. That's something that they don't tell our community. Other communities have been benefiting from this knowledge for decades or centuries. Us, we've been on the other end because we in the concrete jungles. We think we got apartments and houses in the suburbs, so we ain't getting these tax benefits. Tax benefits like off the chain when you got a farm. And you don't have to have a lot of acres to be considered a farm. You can have an acre. You can have a couple of chickens, a couple of sheep. It's very, the criterion for being labeled a farm is very small. People think you got to have all of this, you know, but you don't. You don't have to have all this. You can have a small acre, get you a couple of chickens, get you a little sheep, and you're a farm. You know, you can apply for your farm, you know, your farm license, you know, your farm number and things like that. Here's our event space right here. So this right here is a horse arena. You know, it's a regulation size horse arena. So we've had like black cowboys come here and do like a rodeo here. We got a parking lot up there. And this is our event venue. And actually, I'm walking there. I think my wife party's in there, finished decorating for this wedding we got coming up. But I'm gonna give y'all a little glimpse of this wedding venue. And this kind of the bread and butter. And again, we didn't know none of this at first, but we just jumped into it. I'm gonna turn these lights on and just show y'all some of the things that we got going on here. Let me cut these lights on right quick, bro.
Oh no, show us all the jewels, King.
Yeah, so I'm gonna show you. So look at this.
Wow. That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful.
And so we literally getting ready for a wedding tomorrow. And yeah, that's the wife right there, like doing her thing.
Hey, how are you?
So she did. And so you know, we just, you know, and she the creative one. You know, she come up with all these designs, and you know, she try to make, you know, the special day for women magical. You know, if they can think of it, she'll make it happen. You know, and so we use all like every building that we have in our mind. It's like we want to make money off of it and learn how to monetize it. You know, after every building we got, and we got some other structures. Like if you see that structure back there, that's gonna be my next tiny house project back there. You know, and it already got a concrete slab on it, got windows and doors already, and it's just a matter of time. That's gonna be one over there. If you see that one through the trees, make that into a tiny house. So the idea, as we learn, we like, man, we can make tiny houses. You know, we can make cabins out of this where people can come and stay in. You know, not just that one, but our ideal is to have 7, 8, 9 of them. You know, where people can come and stay. But so I actually put together a course too called the Landpreneur. That a course that I said on Thinkific, because so many people was questioning us on how we was making money. I just put it all in the course for a 4.5-hour course that people been buying from across the country. People loving it because I bring it raw, straight to the point. All the ups and downs, the pain, and everything that you know we had to go through, and so it's been good. I'm gonna walk you over here and show you some of my horses. Let's go, girl. Can you see them horses?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. And so I'm a brother who never rode a horse before. I used to run from the police horses when I was young, but never rode no horse till I bought one. I actually never went fishing till I bought this land and bought a pond. I never went fishing before in my life. Never been around animals like this or none of that, you know. So we just literally totally jumped into it. And I'm saying that to say to our people, to the listening audience, don't think you got to have no history in this. You got to know about all this. Just jump into it. And I'm gonna tell you something that an old farmer told me, an old black farmer. He said this to me when we first got the land. I got on a conference call with other farmers, and this older brother, I told him, I said, man, I'm new to all this. I don't really know what I'm doing. And he said, young brother, let me tell you something. He said, you the original man, brother. He said, it's in your nature, black man. He said, your ancestors been living off the land for trillions of years. He said, the more you out there on that land, it's going to activate something in you on a cellular level that you ain't going to know where it come from. It's already in your DNA. It's already in your genes. He said, the more you work the land, stuff going to come back like memory. You're going to start realizing, I say, man, and I'll be damned. I'm telling you, God is my witness. That's just how I be having. I'll be out there doing stuff, and like my mind be downloaded. The ideas coming to my mind, downloaded, you know. So I never forgot that lesson right there. So for our people think you got to know everything, it's already in your nature. It's already in your DNA. This is what our people did. They brought us over here to work the land. That's why they had us in slavery. So it's in us. We did it in Africa. We did it way like trillions of years ago. You know, we've been doing this. So when he told me that, it just made sense to me. And now the more I'm out here, it makes more and more sense. People think people say, you natural. No, it ain't natural. I come from another side of the world, other side of the train tracks, you know. But all has been good. And out here we have a little small pavilion out here. You see, we got a little fire pit right there where people come and lounge. And we had a fire pit. We got a pavilion right here where you know, we have small events. We got electricity out here on the pavilion. Wow. Where, you know, people come